My name is Holly Christensen. I've lived in Knoxville, Tennessee for almost 9 years. We did go away for a couple years, but now we're back. I chose to enter social work in the Knoxville area because I saw a need in our community for more social workers that specialize in children struggling with trauma, mental health, and addiction. Our family has experienced all three of these personally and have struggled to find adequate resources for our children in our area, and I hope to meet this need for local families, especially those in the adoption triad. Helen Ross McNabb has a plethora of counseling services available to children, including adoption and foster care services and education. There's also a therapeutic preschool where I could use my background in early childhood education. So I'm very interested in doing my internship through this agency. I do not have social work experience specifically already, but I've spent several years working with children as a preschool and kindergarten teacher. Through this internship, I want to learn effective trauma-informed therapy interventions and gain experiences using these interventions with young children. I'm also hoping to build my experience doing adoption education, home studies, birth parent counseling, and other adoption-related therapies so that I can be considered an adoption competent therapist upon graduation. I hope to train an EMDR and CBT treatment methods and how best to use those techniques for children. And then I plan to work towards my LCSW so that I can provide trauma-informed counseling services for young children and adoption-related services for children and families. My strengths include being passionate and believing in equitable rights for all people. I'm hardworking and committed to doing my job well and meeting the diverse needs of my clients. I'm creative and energetic, especially when working with young children, and I'm trustworthy and determined to make a difference in my local adoption community. In terms of challenges, I am learning to balance graduate school and a future internship plus motherhood at the same time, and it can be very challenging to manage everything with children home the majority of the time, especially during a pandemic, and knowing that I want to give 100% to everything, and that is not always possible. I am working on my receptiveness to criticism, because I tend to take criticism as rejection, and even though rationally I know that that's not. I also struggle with high levels of stress when things are chaotic and disorganized because I thrive on order and predictability. So that is also a challenge and something that I will work on through my internship. I learn best through writing things down to commit them to memory and through hands-on experiences. With children, I enjoy teaching through songs and movement, and so I hope to incorporate music, movement, and play into my social work practice as well.